players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hayes for three, and he buries his first look.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Pass to Doncic. To the paint. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the left wing. The three from Rizachet. That one doesn't drop. He's defended by Hayes. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he recovers it. Doncic, no good. Outside Fournier. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Hayes for three. Gets the three to fall. Hayes has got 6 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Chanchar. Doncic on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Hayes. And connects on the 9-footer.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Doncic. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Sarr. There's a screen. Outside Fournier. Pass to Wembanyama. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the home team, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Doncic outside, on target from range. He has 7.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Hayes, the pass to Sarr. They set the screen, launches it. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And he dunks it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Hayes. 9 points in the game. Outside Coulibaly. Right side Wembanyama. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Doncic. He nails it. And we're tied. Doncic has got 9.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Sarr buries it down low. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Doncic. He's got 9. Here's the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And there it is for him. Koulibaly with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gobert. Here's Rizachet. Picked by Gobert. Here's Rizachet. Batum, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rizachet. Defended by Dragic. And Rizachet gets it to go.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. The kick out to Dragic. There's the triple. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Back to Gobert. Pass to Koulibaly. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Batum outside, fires for 3. They get it back. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Over to the left wing. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Defended by Gobert. Back to Dragic. Lets it go from deep. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. 1:24 left to play in the half. From 7 feet away. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
46 seconds left in the first half of this one.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
To the wing on the left. Here's Chanchar. Yet to see a basket. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
16 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Now here's Hayes. 9 points in the game. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. From deep three-point range, no good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to...
All right, fellas. Appreciate you joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then it's Evan Fournier, then it's Rizachet, and it's Hayes in at the point guard position.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Out to the wing. Wembanyama screen. Lets it go from 11. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Rizachet's gotten his second bucket.
Such raw shooting ability for Rizachet in his first year.
We've got Sarr. Evan Fournier is out there with Hayes. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Rizachet in at the small forward position. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Shot's good by Sarr.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And let's take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. Alex Sarr on top.
And the level of activity he brings to the defensive end is special. For a rookie to be this dialed in and grabbing this many steals, it's really impressive.
Doncic outside. Let's go with a three. Doncic delivers from range.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Hayes, the pass to Fournier. And here's Wembanyama from deep. Buries it from three. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Pass to Rizachet. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Fournier with the bucket.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Here's Chanchar. Still no points. Here's Doncic. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Rizachet for the lead. The shot, no good. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Fournier. Batum sets a screen. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Gobert with a block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
First free throw is good. Jang, he's checked in for Fournier. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Batum. Yabusele. Off the mark there with a three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Lets the three fly. Connects from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And we've just finished the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Rudy Gobert, Nicholas Batum out there with Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Jang in at the point guard position. Back to Batum. Soft touch off the glass. And this game is tied up now.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Fournier with the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Chanchar. Shot clock at 5. The three is up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Shots good by Sarr.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Back to Doncic. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Doncic outside, takes a three, fires in the triple. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Outside Fournier. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Now Hayes to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Doncic, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Doncic has got 28.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
From deep, Sarr hits the trifecta.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Doncic, good.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Hayes.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
And here's Doncic outside. That shot missing. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Inside, Wembanyama. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Shoots from 12. And he sinks it.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Outside Fournier. Pass to Wembanyama. The layup off target. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Doncic. He's defended by Hayes.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. From deep, Sarr. And he drills the triple! And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous.
performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Josh Giddey. Joe Ingles is out there with Exum, and it's Mills, and it's Landale in at the center. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Buries it from three-point range.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Five on the clock. Jokic. Landale grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Giddey. Over Bogdanovich. And Giddey gets it to go.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Jokic with his screen on Ingles. Here's Milutinov, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Exum. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Pass to Jokic. Milutinov. Ingles covering, and good that time.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low, here's Landale. That one's not going to go. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Exum. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Giddey. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Jokic. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Here's Exum. And he drops it in from the low post. Exum's got 5 points so far. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jovic passes to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Rebounded by Exum. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And it's Green missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Fires away from way outside. Oh, Clark, it went in. Count it.
Yeah.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Teodosic. He's out there with Topic, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Simmons is out there with Daniels. And it's Green, then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Ingles in at the power forward position. Jokic against Baines. The focus there from Jokic. Here's Simmons. hasn't made one yet. Pass to Daniels. Baines a screen. And there's the drive. Daniels kicks to Ingles. Outside, Simmons. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And that one drops. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Furphy. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Gone a nice 3-of-3 to start the second. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Lets the three fly. There's Jokic with range.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
To the middle. Here's Landale. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set the pick. Lets it go with a 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 5.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Right wing. Exum passes to Ingles. Pass to Giddey. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
No one covering.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Giddey kicks to Ingles. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his 1st basket of the game. Pass to Jovic. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hills with the rebound. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. Now let's change gears. And that concludes.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Giddey against Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Giddey. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. We've got Joe Ingles. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Exum, and it's Landale in at the 5. Tries the spin move. Back to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. It doesn't go for him. Now, here's Ingles. On the wing, Giddey. For the lead. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. His last 10 games, 9th in scoring. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. Certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. Jokic a screen. To the left side wing. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
You know, the length of Jokic helps on these contested shots because he knows he can score on just about anybody in the league.
There's the pick. Fires the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From outside the arc. No good on the shot. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Mills passes to Ingles. Giddey with it. Had a hand on it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Jokic. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
55 seconds left in the third. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Jokic a screen. The 3. Landale grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They lead by... And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talk.
Let's get the pace back in the game.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the force line. Thibault kicks to Daniels. Baines a screen. Daniels passes to Baines. Good defense by Jokic. Impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Teodosic. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Simmons dishes to Daniels. Basket good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Back to Teodosic. Puts up a 3. And Baines pulls it down. Daniels with it. Now defended by Jokic. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Giddey against Bogdanovic. And Giddey gets it to go.
Outwilling the defenders there. Giddey showing some passion inside.
Outside Bogdanovic. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. From the arc. Exum pulls it in. Exum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ingles kicks to Giddey. The tray. No good on that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Free throw good from Giddey.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Down low. Here's Jokic. And the basket is good.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
To the inside. Snatched away. Mills passes to Giddey. Can't cash in from close range. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and you know he's going to cash in most times.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. "26 seconds left to play in the final quarter."
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. The visitors with the ball.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
From 7, it falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And here's Mills from the arc. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Kalathis. And here is Antetokounmpo. Fournier covering. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. Six on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. From 8 feet away. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Hayes sticking with his shot that time. The defense closing in around him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We played just over a minute here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Thanks for that, Allie. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Calathes. They set the pick. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Risacher. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Hayes. Gets a very good look and converts.
Hayes letting that play develop and then just called his own number.
Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you. And Fournier looking to score early and often.
Antetokounmpo outside. Koulibaly defending. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Right through the D for the layup. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night.
Making shots against good defense, that's what great NBA players have to do consistently. And if you want to be elite, which Giannis is, that's a prerequisite.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Koulibaly. Fournier with the ball. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Fournier's got 5.
Yeah, there's a reason why Fournier takes a ton of threes. And he's pretty good at it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And there's the lob. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Here's Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Calathes. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Papanikolaou. And it falls all over the rim and in. Here's Rizachet. Yet to see a basket. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. So it's the home team now. They trail by 1. 5 to shoot. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Koulibaly. And he buries his first look. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Now here's Koulibaly. Here's Yabusele. Here's Rizachet. Back to Batum. Pass to Rizachet. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Rizachet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the pick. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Rupert grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Yabusele. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Koulibaly. Drives to the hoop. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
1:19 left in the half. Rupert grabs the board. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Batum. It's deflected. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. Here's Yabusele. Antetokounmpo covering. Yabusele hooked that.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's blocked. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The talent level here is off the charts. If there was a studio show all-star vote, who do you think would be on top? And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the home team.
I like how they've been hitting.
Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've got Sarr. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Sarr. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Super confident stroke from Giannis. He's hitting those things. It could be lights out.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Rizachet out there with Sarr. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the point guard position.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Outside Wembanyama. The quick look, no good that time.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
For the tie. And there's the rejection.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Outside Fournier. Drills it from deep. Fournier's got his third basket on the night right there.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You take a look at the home team. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. 8 games back. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. Lets it go from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hayes has got his second basket on the night. Antetokounmpo outside. 1:51 left in the third. He can't get it to go. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Hayes. Here's Sarr. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Sarr's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Left side, Wembanyama. On the break. Second chance effort, and it's good on the lay-in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. This one for three. Wemby showing off the range.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sarr passes to Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 5. And we're coming right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. Oh, swiped away. To the inside. Pass to Batum. Fires it. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Pass to Fournier. Back to Hayes. Launches a 3. That shot is off. Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you. To the wing, right side. Fires from deep. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
And Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Sarr. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. 1:42 left to play in the fourth. A shot from the high post. Bullseye!
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fournier, the pass to Hayes. knocked away.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Antetokounmpo inside. Misses the baby hook. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now here's Hayes, guarded closely, and he commits the intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Antetokounmpo, left side. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Drops in the 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Jokic. Clock is at 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now here's Doncic. T right on him. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
Outside Bogdanovic. Now Jokic. Shoots. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Doncic. Here's Chanchan. From outside, off the mark. I now will send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Chanchan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Jokic. He drains it from the right block.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Jokic with the steal. One-on-one here. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovic. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Now, here's Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Bogdanovic, no luck. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Puts it up from 7. And it's Doncic missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Swiped away. To the paint. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Doncic outside. With the drive. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is a guy who just consistently is able to create through contact. Luka Doncic doing his thing.
With 1 on the clock, and it's good on the layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Jokic with the steal. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. Here's Teodosic. Fires for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. The jump hook, and the shot goes down. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Jokic. Kept alive. Goes up again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And he's got a lot of jobs to do. And Jokic takes rebounding just as serious as the other phases of the game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Teodosic. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Right side, Dragic. Knocked loose. 1:56 left to play in the first half. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball, a very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. Doncic with the bucket.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin. And if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Chanchar, no good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. To the middle, here's Jokic. The big man Jokic inside.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The 3 for Doncic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And Jokic drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Blasic. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
And that concludes the first half. Leading by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the...
You take a look at the home team, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the visiting team.
You can see that.
Thank you for being with us.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
That's tipped. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second, Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's Jokic. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
The three for Doncic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Jokic. And shot on the way. And that one, good. Jokic has got 15.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, and he was also one of the league's most aggressive ball-hawking defenders, finishing top 5 in steals.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. 5 to shoot. Doncic outside. Doncic knocks in the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now, here's Jokic. Another shot. Misses the layup. Being indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Doncic with it. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dragic. Here's Chanshaw. Clock at 6. Back to Dragic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 1:35 left in the third. Pass to Jokic from deep. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Teodosic, the pass to Jovic. Back to Teodosic from outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Teodosic has got his second basket of the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Fires from 14, drained for 2 points.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And he gets it to go. Teodosic has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Outside, Bogdanovic. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And we've reached the end of the third. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Teodosic, and it's Jokic in its center. From 12 feet out. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Gutteridge. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
He has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Out to the wing, just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Doncic outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Bogdanovic left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
and it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's Doncic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Jokic. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. That one drops for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And we'll go the other way. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
To the inside. Here's Petrushev. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now, here's Dragic. Inside to halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing and
are the players of where they are in the season.
You know, BA, you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kelly Olynyk, R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Murray in at the 2. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Fournier against Murray. Pass to Lyles. Drops in the three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Shot's good by Sarr.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Lyles, the pass to Murray. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Rizachet. Here he goes. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Outside Olynyk. Barrett up top. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, Sarr is already used to attracting defensive contact, and this time he manages to finish right through it.
Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Now here's Murray. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by Murray.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Brooks, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Hayes. From the top of the key. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And stolen by Hayes. Here we go. Here's Coulibaly. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Brooks outside. Barrett against Fournier. Count that bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
So it's the home team now.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Back to Hayes. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks outside. Dort for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Pass to Olynyk. And here's Dort. Here's Murray. He's defended by Hayes. Launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
We've got Nicholas Batum, Rizachet out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Dylan Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the center position. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position.
Wow, Rudy! Fancy!
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
We got Risache. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. Luguentz Dort out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. And down it goes. 2 points.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
Pass to Batum. Here's Risache. Throws it up high.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the boards.
Barrett finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks outside. Pass to Dort. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Dort's got 8.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Here's Yabusele. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Batum. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Rupert. There's the 3. And he buries his first look.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The 3, Barrett. Rupert grabs the board. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Inside. A minute 50 left in the first half of this game. Batum outside. Gobert passes to Batum. Over Barrett. Ah, nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Brooks. Screen by Olynyk from the arc. And that one's good for Brooks.
Timeout.
Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Outside Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. "56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Barrett's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Hayes finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Barrett. Olynyk in the post. Wembanyama on him. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Here's Sarr, guarded by Olynyk, and he gets it to go. Sarr's got 10 points.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Outside Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line. And he sinks the second. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by a bucket and will return shortly.
You take a look at the visitors. I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans...
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah, they be...
That's it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Trey Lyles is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Murray in at the 2.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Wembanyama. Hayes with it. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. The kick out to Fournier. They set a pick. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Barrett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second half getting started. About a minute played.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Both shots good from the strike.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The fourth spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Now Hayes. The 3 from Shai. Pure from three-point range. Shai's got 6.
Yeah, that's what Shai is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Pass to Lyles. Murray from outside. On target from range. He has 7.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Puts up a 3. And it's Shai with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk with a screen on Hayes. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the 13-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
To the paint. It's stolen. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Barrett. Lets a 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Here's Sarr. And here's Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Outside Barrett. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Hayes. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And Sarr with the basket on the assist from Shai. Shai's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Lyles. Here's Olynyk. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hayes. The three from Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Wembanyama, and he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got his third bucket of the night.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Rudy Gobert, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the four-man position. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three ball. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to Jang. To the middle, Yabusele, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Jang pulls it in.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
Back to Batum. Coulibaly on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jang. Outside Coulibaly. A deep three. Brooks with the rebound. Outside, Alexander Walker. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark outside. And here's Alexander Walker. Brooks left side. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Here's Jang. Brooks defending. Jang's shot is off.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Clark, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Back to Batum. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Coulibaly. Drilled from 11 feet out.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Olynyk.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going with that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander and his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort. And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Shoots from the elbow. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Wembanyama. Puts it up from the high post. Cash.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The 3 won't fall. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so the home crowd treated to a win.
For a good reason, and I know you've got plans already set.
Well, Kevin, you'll find me at the polls. I imagine yourself as well, a civic duty to make our voices heard on Election Day, and a right not to be taken lightly.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Comes up empty down low. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Clock at 2. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Antetokounmpo. The short one's on the money.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Bogdanovich looking around. Down low. Jokic draws the double. For 3. And Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got 8.
And when Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
With the teardrop, Papanikolaou, good. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Jokic with his screen on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jokic from downtown. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That ties it up.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Bogdanovic. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. No good from outside. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Here's Teodosic, a 3-ball. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. 11 points in the game.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Coathus passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Teodosic. So both teams making some changes here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay. Clearly, the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Kelly Zykis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Charalampopoulos. It's rebounded by Jovic. Here's Teodosic. Back to Jokic. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his first bucket of the night.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 7-foot shot. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Pass to Dorsey. Here's Kelly Zykis. No good on the triple. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, An MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Now Dorsey. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's blocked. Pushing it up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Takes it inside. That one goes in. He has 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Poked loose. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Dorsey. To the inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Teodosic. To the middle. Tries from the block. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
You take a look at the home team, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coach, they're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
To the inside. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Papanikolaou. This one for 3. The shot, no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Jokic. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovich. A very nice season for him last year. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. They set the screen. Jokic inside. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Jokic. Can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Papanikolaou. 5 to shoot. Here's Calathes, and it's good off the glass. Calathes has got 5 points now this quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic defies the inside defense.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lets a floater go, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside, Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. 1 second left. Can't hit that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 3 and 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Down low. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. A shot that time, not on target. And so far, very efficient all around, about 55%. Pass to Jokic. With some arc, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo dishes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Shoots a fader. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Teodosic. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. I'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks, David.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And it's good, 2 points.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Here's Giannis. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
To the paint. Jokic inside. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's good.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Pass to Jokic. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Giannis. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it.
Jacks up a three. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Takes the three. Off target with that shot. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg.
Stats to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Doncic up top, covered by Schroeder. And he makes it.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside Schroeder. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Clock at 6. The fadeaway. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Now Doncic. 15 in his last outing. They set the pick. Launches it. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Schroeder. Over to the wing. Here's De Silva. Back to Schroeder. Over Doncic. Shot's good by Schroeder.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Inside. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 7 points.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
There's a screen. Outside Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. Fades away. Count it. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Chanchar. Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. 10 points for him.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
4-3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Mo Wagner. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Wagner with a screen. And the 3-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. He's off on that one.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Wagner. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Now here's Hartenstein. This one for three. Knocks down the long J.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Dragic outside. Sinks that one from the post. Here's Washington. No points so far. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. On Thursday, then on Saturday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Look at Doncic going to work. So tough to handle inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Second, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Doncic against Wagner. Washington outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. And he buries his first look.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Doncic against Wagner. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. De Silva with the rebound.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And a two-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's De Silva. Picked his pocket. Oh, it's stolen away. There's the drive. That one's good. This game is all even. 5 points in the game. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic throwing his weight around.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to De Silva. Back to Washington. Six to shoot. Doncic grabs the miss. To the inside. Here's Chanchar. And the layup is good off the glass. Chanchar's got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
His performance in the first half, Diesel approved. Plays physical, Diesel approved. Doing most of his damage right at the rim.
And now here's something that's... Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
De Silva with the bucket.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
Here's Chanchar. Schroeder against Doncic. Shoots over Schroeder. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. For the lead. That one goes in. De Silva's got 9 points. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Here's Chanchar. Takes the 3. That shot off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
The offensive rebound. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to De Silva. Outside Schroeder. Now Wagner. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, he's a 3-level scorer. That's what Wagner can do.
Doncic against Schroeder. Doncic, good. 18 points for him.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner for 3. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Bonga. Still without a bucket.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Dragic. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Wagner, right side. Pass to Bonga. Now here's Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. They lead by a bucket. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wagner, and it's De Silva in at the 3. Here's Bonga. Fires the 3, buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
He's guarded by Hartenstein. Blocked! We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Bonga. Wagner up top. Here's Bonga. Wagner with it. The 3 doesn't go for him. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Out to the right wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Schroeder. There's a screen. Releases. The wide open shot is on the money.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Doncic's shot is good.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Wagner in the high post. Inside. Outside Schroeder. Here's the three. The shot won't fall. Schroeder against Doncic. Over Schroeder. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
To take the lead. It's good!
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Schroeder. It falls!
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of